Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Rising Above. I'm here with Jerry. Jerry, how are you, man?
Hey, I'm doing good, brother. How you been?
I'm good. I'm good.
Good, good.
Anyway, guys, this channel is focused all about mental health, and we're trying to inspire other people. We're focusing on not only owning our imperfection and just talking about it, but also like reconstructing and reinventing ourselves. So this is what it's all about. We have a lot of topics that we want to talk, topics that are controversial, topics that are, stigmatized, topics that are very spicy. We come with different things. So this is what this channel is all about. So rising above, when we arise,
Rising from the ashes, man.
yeah, bro, when we arise from the ashes.
All right,
Bro,
let's get into it.
let's get into it. Jerry, man, this week, my friend, my
Yeah.
brother, bro, I did a
This
lot
week,
of work, man.
you
I
did a
did a
lot of work?
lot of work, man.
Yeah.
I went to different place in University of Miami and also FIU
Okay.
to find certain questions, bro.
All right, you went
Certain
straight to the
things,
source.
straight to the source, man. I have so many, bro. I had to talk with so many people.
Okay.
So many people that were just, giving me something I needed to know.
Okay.
But since we live in Miami,
Right.
relationship.
Ah,
Oh man, yo, listen, dating in Miami
Yeah.
is something else, man. And we all have our story regarding to
horror stories.
no horror stories, bro.
Horror stories.
Somebody told me like dating was difficult in Miami, and I had to think about it. I'm
I
like,
wish it was difficult in Miami. Dating in Miami is not difficult, man.
Dating
It
in-
is worse.
bro, you know what we say? It's not for the weak.
It's not for the weak. Listen, it is a jungle out there, man. Survival of the fittest. That's what I always say. Whenever someone asks me, like, "Hey, you live in Miami? Like, what's dating in Miami like?" I'm like, survival of the fittest, my friend.
Bro,
it's
it's a lot.
dog eats dog out there.
It's a lot. It's a lot. It's a lot, man. No, but bro, everybody's going through it, man. And just it's summer. Summer is.
Oh yeah, true.
What do they call it? Like bad girl summer, sexy girl summer. I don't know. They call it something. I don't even know what it is.
I don't know because I'm not really outside like that. If you know,
Yeah.
me. So it's just like
And it's kind of like everybody
girl
wanna.
summer, I guess,
Yeah.
it's like-
I don't know what it is, but I forgot. Back then, I used to be on top of this trend. But like, yeah, man, they've been at it, man. They've been at it. And then they be talking about like when I spoke with like people in the 20s, right?
Okay.
Like students.
That's a good age group.
Bro, and I was telling them like, okay, what do they do? Like, what is the dating life for them in Miami, man? And then there was a lot of horror story, man.
Eye-opening stories, horror stories.
Bro, stories as like, yo, this guy I went on a date with this guy and then we were started talking and then he went to the bathroom and never come back. There was stories of, man,
I've
like,
heard a lot of stories like that where like two people will go on a date and then either the girl or the guy, one of them will go to the bathroom and then never comes back.
yeah, man.
I guess moral of the story is that if you're out on a date with a girl or a guy, whoever goes to the bathroom first, that's the person that's out the door.
Bro, there was a lot of stories too. There was a lot of stories about like this guy's dating as they dated my sister, as dated my cousin. You know what I'm
Jeez.
saying, bro? Horror stories, man.
That is horrible.
But one of the things that I realized, man, and which is I wish people wouldn't do that. People usually have a roster.
A roster?
You know what a roster is, and I'm not saying usually. This is what they've been
have a
telling
team.
me.
Yeah.
They have a roster when it's like this guy pay for my dinner, this guy pay for my tuition,
Damn.
this guy is better in
Wait,
sex.
they got dudes out here paying for
Bro,
tuition?
yeah, bro.
Bro, you know how expensive UM is?
Bro, listen, and that's the thing. So many of like FIU, UM, and that's the thing. I wish I had the footage where I could like show like people saying their truth, man.
Bro, next time you definitely gotta take.
I-
You gotta
I
have
do,
the
man.
evidence, bro.
I
because
do.
right now we're in court, and people will probably be like, "Where's the evidence?" You know, like, hey.
Yeah, man. But yo, a lot of people have the freaking traumas, man. Like
Yeah.
they don't want. People are like, man, I'd rather stay home, do the dating app thing, and I'm like,
I feel like it's trauma creates trauma. The more people get hurt, and then they go on to the next person, then they hurt the next person, then it just becomes a cycle. You know, it just
bro.
you kind of like I think you've heard of the domino effect. You know,
Yeah,
you push
yeah.
one domino, it hits the next one, then the next one falls over. So
Yeah.
I feel like trauma, in a sense, that's kind of like how it affects people in dating. You know, they trauma load,
Yeah.
dump the trauma on the next person.
Exactly.
Then that next person dumps that trauma onto the next person. Then it's the whole cycle, and then now
Mm-hmm.
you got this in Miami now. Just kind of like yeah,
Bro, best, like, if I could give people an advice, man, like everybody that listen right now, the audience, heal your trauma. Because
Yeah.
if you don't, you bleed on people
But
that
you have
never
to
cut
tell
you.
people how to heal first, also. Like
Bro,
what's
my
the way to heal?
advice, Jerry, we both went through this, man. What I can say, like I said, heal your trauma, because if you don't, you're gonna bleed on people that never cut you.
That
But
is
one
true.
of the other things, bro, 30-day no contact. If after a breakup, I'm not like, I know some people are saying that, if you keep looking at the stories or the pictures and stuff like
Oh
that,
no.
bro,
Oh no.
unfollow, block if you have to. No, bro, I'm not gonna lie to you.
I don't block people. I'm gonna let you see my blessings.
Of course,
so like, I'm
but
not blocking people.
There's people too that just like, especially they're like, okay, I'm gonna show them my blessing. I'm gonna keep because you, which is a person that like very competent and very strong. When if a breakup happened, you're just like your worth.
Oh,
and I'm
yeah.
not saying other people don't know our worth, but for some people it's kind of might be harder.
Oh, some people deal with breakups differently. For me, I've been through my fair share of breakups.
Yeah.
So like typically when it happens, the first couple days or weeks, it sucks, man. Trust me, it sucks, because this person that used to be part of your life, and then now all of a sudden they're not there anymore.
Yeah.
Just now you have to kind of like, hey, now I'm gonna like to get back out there in these streets,
Yeah.
in these like murky waters of Miami.
Yeah, man. No,
And then having to restart all over again, and then having to ask. So once you get to know someone else new, and then you have to like, hey, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite food? It's all kind of like these like silly questions, man.
Silly
and then you
question,
just like,
and then it's same response.
I know.
People are playing it safe.
Me, all I want to do is just like, hey, do you want to go get married now? Let's go get married now. Let's just skip all that talking stage, Let's go get on the altar, Let's just go say, yes, I do, I want to skip all that. But it is part of the process, man.
It is part of the journey, man.
Yeah.
It is really part of the journey. Like you said, you were talking about like, bro, out to heal for the trauma, man. And I'm not gonna lie to you, if you can, delete the pictures.
Oh yeah,
everything that can remind you of the person.
Pictures have to go.
Yeah,
they got to go, man.
Pictures
Videos,
have to
pictures.
go. If you had a favorite song,
anything that reminded you of that person has got to go, because like you're doing more harm to yourself than good, really. When you're holding on to the gifts, like to the memories, you're just really like doing more harm to yourself. So just let it all go, like start off like on a clean slate, and then pick yourself back up, and then because that's the first step, because you don't want to let that person have so much control over you. So
that's
it's just
really good
like,
point,
that person
man.
can have like, because now this person, like he or she is not in your life anymore. Then here you are, and now like like you have to move on with your life. So there's this this book that I've been telling you about called the Subtle Art of Not Giving a Fuck. Sorry to cuss here, but that's the name of the book.
Guys, read that book. I need to read it.
So anyway, like it talks about like whatever happens to you, it might not be your fault, but like how you move on from that, it's your responsibility. So like the same reason why, let's just say you go out there, God forbid, you get hit by a car. Now it's not your fault that you got hit by a car, but however you move forward, it's your responsibility. Let's just say like if you like got a broken leg or broken arm, how you respond from that is your responsibility. Now it's still your responsibility how you move on from a breakup.
Of course, man.
Just,
dude.
Whatever happens to you, how you rise up from that, it's your responsibility. So,
Jerry, man, you need to do a TED Talk, bro. You need to do a TED Talk. One of the thing that I think works for me too, man, it's getting to know yourself again. Because a lot of time you lose yourself in doing things with that person, and then when you broke up with that person, you're like, or that person broke up with you, you're like, wait, like everything that you used to do, you realize that you used to do with that person. So you lost a part of yourself. So now you're just trying to get back to your own routine. And this is why it's so important for other people to have their space. When you're in a relationship, that person have their space and you have your space, because
it's important to have like that healthy boundary, even when you are in a relationship with someone. When you have your own space, you both each have your own spaces.
Yeah.
That way, hey, like, because that person, it's never guaranteed to always be in your life. So, and then if a breakup happens, you just have to like love yourself, like where you can like just Still, I mean, that's the biggest part, right? You have to love yourself, you know.
Self-love, man.
Self-love, man. Yeah, exactly.
Self-love,
Because
we need to practice that thing, man. And
hey, find
sometimes
ways.
self-love is not even that, it's not the sex. It's not like, oh, I need validation, I need acceptance. Sometimes with self-love is kind of, let me do something that I love. Let me travel.
That's what I was gonna say.
Hobby.
You know, like find something that you love, bro.
Try
Like,
something that you love doing for yourself.
Mine is like a soccer, right? So I love playing my soccer and everything. So when I'm out there, bro, I'm like free flowing on that field, bro. Just
Yeah,
like,
bro. I saw a story of you blocking a shot, man. I was like, bro, that's Thibaut Courtois right there.
Exactly. Hey, you know, I'm trying to be, bro. You know, I'm trying to be the best goalkeeper out there in the world.
No, I get you, man. I get you.
But yeah, like it's just exactly like how you said. Find something that you are passionate about. You know, if that's painting, poetry, writing, something you love, bro. It's just that way, you know, you get your mind off of things.
Yeah,
you know,
man.
Yeah. So but I'm really curious about those questions that you read. Like,
okay.
bro,
So the thing is, we have a lot. We have a lot. So
right, let's hit the
I
first one.
asked about, like, you know, about the dating, and one of the things that started happening was people saying, like, people not even getting to the dating. People getting into the talking stage, and then they're like, pettiest reason why they stop talking to them.
Oh, damn, that's gonna be a good one.
Bro, pettiest reason. And you know, bro,
reasons,
the one that got me laughing, it's, and you know, bro, I'm gonna bring it up again, and it's the height, bro. It's the height. All these girls, and that's the thing. There was two type of because I interviewed girls and I interviewed guys.
Right.
And then to start, let me give you the girls. The girls were like, he's not making enough money. And then he's not making like 6 figures and stuff like that.
6 figures?
Dude, there's people that were like, he needs to make like $1 million. There's a girl that told me he needs to make $1 million. And I asked that girl, I was like,
that was at UM, right? Most like
that was UM.
Okay.
That was UM.
Of course.
He needs to make $1 million. And I'm like, for some reason, I wanted to ask, I was like, how many zeros there is in 1 million?
That's what I was gonna say. Like,
she told me 4, bro.
4 zeros?
4 zeros. She told me 4.
Our education system has failed these kids, man.
She told me 4. So I'm like, okay, bro, I'm not gonna bother people. She told me 4, so I was like, you know, it is what it is.
4 zeros.
4 zeros.
Listen, like, I would have been a billionaire then. If $1 million was 4 zeros, I'd be a billionaire. So